Ladies and gentlemen, thanks once again for watching me on my program in the nets and giving all kinds of positive comment. So what I want to tell you today is very important. As usual, everything I come here to talk about is always very important. It is about processing a visa. When you are processing the visa to come to Germany through our embassies in the world, even not only the embassies in the world, within inside Germany as well, when you are residing in Germany, it is very important to understand that it is in the most cases, I would tell you up to 99%, if you use the services of a lawyer, of an immigration lawyer, of an expert immigration lawyer like me, that the result or the chances of you having a visa is very high. So it means from the day you start thinking of making an application at the German embassy in the world or in the foreign office in Germany, it's always very important to do it with the help of an immigration lawyer. So, because the immigration lawyers in this country, as I said, like me, we have been in that field for many, many years. I have been practicing as an immigration lawyer for the past 15 years. So there's nothing you want to do about visa that I don't know about. So it starts with even getting yourself registered so that you get an appointment at the embassy somewhere in the world, in the German embassy, or even in the country here. If you want to get an appointment so that you can be invited to come and make an application or to come and give up your biometric features or whatever you want to do with them, it is always very important to involve a lawyer because a lawyer knows how it goes. And when you go there, most of the time, they don't really attend you. So what I want to tell you now is mostly for the ones that are outside the country that are trying to come into Germany. So for instance, there are all kinds of visas that you can apply for in the German embassy in the world. It starts with family reunion, employment visa in Germany, student visa, coming as a researcher, coming as somebody coming to do a master's degree, children joining their parents, parents joining their children, or grandparents joining their grandchild in Germany. So if you use the services of a lawyer from the beginning, from the day you start thinking of how to get these things done, how to apply for these visas I just mentioned, is going to help you very well. And later, even if you don't want to involve a lawyer from the beginning, but at the point where you are given an appointment to come to the embassy, because the documents you are asked to present, they are so overwhelming that many of you guys do not really know how to fill out those forms and which ones are the good documents, the necessary ones, the ones that you will not have problem with if you present them to the workers in the embassy, because any kind of document that you present to them, the content of that document, immediately you give it to them, it cannot be changed anymore. So later at that point, it is very, very important to involve the services of a lawyer. If you are in a country where English is the official language, it's very important to find a lawyer that speaks the English language very well. If you do not understand English language, you only just go to the translation book, to the dictionary, and tell you the word that is written in the dictionary, you may not understand him. So, and then if the first processing is not done properly, you'll be given the chance to do what we call remonstration. Remonstration means appeal. In Germany, too, we call it Widerspruch. So now you now have the right to raise an objection after they have given you a denial, telling you the reasons why they cannot give you the visa that you applied for. Latest then again, you need the services of a lawyer because a lawyer is the one that can write those things very well for you. And after discussing with you and trying to find out what you submitted at the embassy. If it's not possible for him to find out what you submitted at the embassy, he can request for your file from the embassy in the world. And these papers, this file will be sent to them. And when it's sent to them, it's sent to the lawyer here in the country. The lawyer will not take his time to study the file and then know exactly where the weak points were and why your first rejection was done. So he will now help you to write the remonstration, the Widerspruch, the appeal. So, and then if the appeal is written and the embassy still refuse, they have, depending on the German embassy in the world where it is, many says at the moment it takes them 3 months to work on your appeal, and then there will be either an approval of your visa that they rejected at the beginning, or they reject it again. And when they reject it again, then it becomes very, 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 very difficult, very crucial. There you'll be given now the opportunity, only one opportunity left. You have to go to the administrative court in Berlin. You have to take a final appeal. And this final appeal too, if you then take a lawyer, then you have to pay first of all, the charges of the court, the fees of the court. Without that, the court does not start working at all. It is about 483 euros. That is what you have to pay. And the lawyer that is going to help you to write the appeal going to the court too, you have to pay him as well. So at the end, you may end up paying altogether about 1,800 euros for one person. If the lawyer is going to represent more of you in that family, or a joint application, what it was, the charges will even be more higher. So then, now comes the blow. The blow is the administrative court in Germany. It will take them 2 years before you'll be given an appointment of coming to the court to come and sit with the judge, and the judge wants to know why you think your rejected application can be positive for you now, which means the embassy has to now issue you a visa that they rejected already 2 times. And on that condition, in the most cases, at least over 90%, the judge does his decision based on the decision of the embassy in your country that rejected your application. So he does not really bring new things in because he is not there in the embassy. He does not live in your country where you reside. He will now only ask for the file and then look into the file and then see what motivated the embassy to take the decision that they have taken that was negative. And he is not going to change it for you too. He's going to, at the end, equally make it negative in the most cases. So if you submit at the administrative court, for instance, let's say 500 people submitted their case, their sue, because now you have to sue the German embassy. By suing the German embassy, you go to that administrative court. So if 500 people sue the Federal Republic of Germany in the Verwaltungsgericht, administrative court in Berlin, the 500 people may end up, only one may be given a positive decision from the judge. That is my daily praxis, my daily evidence, my daily days of work, or what we do here about all this kind of a thing, going to court and all that. So you see, so it is very, very critical. So in order not to come to that point that you'll be asked to go, because the embassy itself, the workers in the embassy itself, they know that when they ask you to go to the administrative court, it's going to take you 2 years. 2 years, and these 2 years you'll be waiting in your country. You are not allowed to come to the court here. Only a judge, only a lawyer that you now give the mandate to go and represent you in the court in Berlin. He is the only one that can go to the court in Berlin. You are not coming. So you are in your country waiting for the 2 years. And these 2 years now, you cannot do anything. You just be waiting until you hear from your lawyer, that this is his decision, either negative or positive. So, gentlemen, please don't allow it to come to that extent. From the beginning, work with an immigration lawyer. I am one of them. I'm one of the experts. If you want to take me, I will let you understand too. Many people don't want to take a lawyer because a lawyer costs money. It is expensive. I understand. So, but these things you may pay only once and then get what you want. You will not continue to pay a lawyer after you have achieved what you want. So don't be selfish. Get it done positively. You get a good result, probably for you and your family. Then you can move down to the Federal Republic of Germany, to a city where you want to come, and then you start living your life. These fees are only paid once. It will not be paid several times. So, secondly, so if you involve a lawyer, as I said, in your Widerspruch, in your remonstration, in your appeal, it may not even get to the extent of them asking you to go to the court later. So, and then you may get a positive result. So, but the final situation is going to the court. From the day you raise the appeal going to court, the administrative court, the judges there will now give you 2 years later an appointment to come to the court. And this appointment, only a lawyer can go there, as I said. So be wise. Use the services of a lawyer to avoid unnecessary pains, unnecessary expenditure, and unnecessary, I will not say unnecessary, ending up in a way that a document submitted will not be changed. Because if you submit a document to a white man or to a white woman in the embassy and there are errors there, they will capitalize on that errors. And your chance of they changing their opinion is zero. So involve somebody who knows about it and you'll get a positive result. Thanks for listening to me and stay tuned. More videos are going to come. Bye for now.